mom came into the room and she's like, look at my phone. And then I couldn't see it, so I had to look at mine. I'm like, oh.
I can't bet against Tom Brady. I have the Bucks winning 31-27 and Tom Brady going to his 10th championship.
Yeah, and I really think the Clippers' chance to win the championship was last year. And they were up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets.
Chris Paul is one of the most underrated players of all time. He's been the best player wherever he goes, and that includes with the Rockets.
You said you can't bet against Tom Brady, and as a Cowboys fan and what I just did last weekend, I am not going to bet against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. I mean, that's all I can really say. There's two of the top 5 players in the league, and they are very, very good.
Hello, I'm Taylor Hearn, and you listen to The Outsiders' Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week. We'll try to not make it as lame as the free agency period. Like, Austin, it is so boring / annoying with this free agency. I think it's probably the worst one in the few years because you get the bomb. KD wants to get traded, and that was over a month ago, and nothing has happened. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just how it's been. The NBA just cannot get any moves to happen. None of the trades. I've been waiting for a Westbrook trade. I thought Harden may get traded, a sign and trade, because it was taking so long for him to sign an extension. That never happened. I was waiting for a lot of stuff, but none of it's happened. It's like you said, it's made it very hard to enjoy the free agency. It's definitely one of the worst in a very long time.
Yeah, and then like maybe the 76ers were waiting for a trade. I didn't think that they were going to trade Harden because I think Morey wants to keep Harden with him as long as he can. So I think maybe they were trying to get rid of like Tobias Harris, but they can't. Some teams won't do a trade because they're trying to get on the KD trade. And some teams like may just want to get the fallout, which makes sense. And then like there was that like for a second, Aiton got the highest max or highest offer sheet from the Pacers, but then the Suns just immediately matched that, which kind of took them out of the KD trade stuff because they can't trade Aiton, and it's just so confusing. Like I was like, oh, this is interesting, and then the Suns match it, so I'm like, great. So Suns basically are going to be the same team for next season.
Yeah, and I don't even know. There's so much that could happen that it's too much for me to even think about. And that's what's the issue is I just want to see it happen. It's something happen. It doesn't have to be necessarily what I want to see, but just anything that could just show that the league's not dead, which it seems like it is right now. I know that NBA Finals happened not that long ago, but it just seems like it's been a very long time since we've seen anything interesting happen in the NBA.
Yeah, like the only thing is the Rudy Gobert trade, which was shocking. Like that's a lot of picks for Rudy Gobert, and I'm just not sure how that's going to work with the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and I can't really tell if the Jazz are tanking, and I'm not going to say they are until they trade, or if they trade Donovan Mitchell. I don't think they will. They have, I think, enough to see where this season goes, but still, I've been waiting on a lot more huge moves, some moves by the Lakers to trade for Kyrie or pick up somebody of note for them to at least have a chance of even making the playoffs this next season. I know they have LeBron, but LeBron can't play every game and average 30 points like he has before. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see them make a big move, but they're waiting. And at some point, the Nets are going to be like, we're just not going to trade KD. So
yeah, and then I would just be like, this was stupid. This was dumb. Like if you're not going to trade him, this means this was us waiting was literally for nothing. Like we haven't done an NBA video since I think our predictions, which was I'll check the time on that. But it is just boring.
Yeah, we tried to do a free agency predictions, and we're not going to get to see that for a very long time because
Well, yeah, one was right though with the Jalen Brunson. Just
also
like the only.
Harden staying.
No, yeah. Let me look. So looking at free agency predictions, that was 4 weeks ago, and that is the last NBA video we did.
There's not
What?
much to talk about.
I know it's lame. Like, it's just lame. So I just want something to happen. Like, then you just have the Jalen Brown tweet, which SMH when he was included in a trade. Like, do something. I'm bored. I want. Well, yeah.
The NHL offseason has been much more interesting and it's been less long. It's been shocking how much more interested I've been in the NHL one with the Huberdeau trade, the Burns trade, other trades, other moves. But besides Rudy Gobert, that is it.
Yeah, and the Jalen Brunson signing.
But that's not earth shattering.
Well, yeah, it's not earth shattering.
Like
It
Huberdeau
shattered
led the
my
league.
earth.
Huberdeau
Shattered my earth.
Huberdeau broke the record for the most assists by a winger ever last season.
That's true.
That is a monumental trade. That
That's
is
true.
Gaudreau, all-star, consistently. One of the best wingers in the league scoring-wise. Leaves and goes to Columbus. Burns, who's won the Norris before as the best defenseman, had a great year last year, gets traded to Carolina. Where is that earth-shattering bomb? There hasn't been one.
Would Mitchell to the Knicks be earth shattering or no?
It depends on who they trade. Like, if the Knicks trade, like, Randall and RJ Barrett, no. Because at that point, I think the Jazz would win that trade.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
because I think Julius plus RJ, I think RJ will get better in a new system. Donovan 6 foot ish, like right around 6
And
foot.
then yeah,
Brunson's 6 foot 5'11".
it'd be a
That's the
terrible
shortest
backcourt.
backcourt ever. Defensively, that is a major problem.
It'd be awful.
So no, it doesn't really fit for me.
Okay. Yeah, I just heard so much with the Brunson stuff. I'm just glad
The
it's
trade,
over.
sorry to interrupt, but the trade
Yeah,
for
you're good.
Mitchell is to not start Brunson because you cannot start Brunson and Mitchell. You can't. It is impossible.
I think they would do it though, because like you're
They
paying Brunson
can't.
like 25 million.
You can't.
It's
I'm
Brunson's
telling you,
team.
you're about to lose every game if you do that.
I wouldn't.
Because
I'm in
who's
my
your
like
big now?
salty.
You trade away Julius and RJ. I know this doesn't work math wise. I'm just saying you trade Julius and RJ plus other stuff and Donovan and maybe some other stuff, but no big names. You now don't have a good power forward. Your power forward is now terrible, and you have two 6 foot guys as your two guards. That is a terrible team. Terrible. That team wins 25 games max.
Yeah, it'd be rough if they like traded Randall and stuff. The thing is, with me, from what I've been hearing, like the Knicks did so much to land Jalen Brunson, and like to me, Brunson isn't even a certified number 2 guy, unless that like number 1 is KD or someone else, which is why I thought the Knicks maybe they were waiting to try to get the KD thing, but that'd be shocking. But that's like the only thing.
That would be earth shattering. If they
Yeah,
traded
if KD went to
Julius
the
and
Knicks.
if they traded Julius and RJ to the Nets for KD, oh, that's something's happening in New York at that point.
Yeah,
But I don't think New York trades with Brooklyn. Like I don't think that
I don't
happens.
think Brooklyn is gonna go. No, we're not doing it. We'll just keep him. Like they gotta trade Kyrie. Like trade Kyrie. Kyrie's just going to the Lakers somehow, some way.
You say that until the Lakers keep Russ.
I don't think the Lakers. I don't. No. I. It's just gonna happen, and at this rate, Juan Soto is gonna be traded before KD or Donovan Mitchell gets traded.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell gets traded, but KD or Kyrie or Russ.
Just before the NBA does anything, Juan Soto will be on a new team.
On the Yankees.
You sure you want that?
Yes.
Even if you're giving up Volpe
Yes.
and
Yes.
Dominguez.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah.
Juan
So-
Soto
I'm
has
totally.
potential to be the best player of all time.
Maybe we should do a video about this after we do this. About Juan Soto. Or no?
Oh, I mean, we could. I don't
Because
know why
like
we're talking about this in the NBA episode, but
well, I'm just saying Juan Soto is going to be traded, which would be an earth-shattering trade, which is what the NBA is supposed to do, but they're not doing it because they're just lame. So maybe we should just end it there. There's nothing else to talk about in the NBA except comparing what trades would be better than the NBA doing nothing. So that's all we got. Thank you for listening, and NBA, do something.